All right, everyone. Welcome to Bosu Blast. My name is Ken Hearn. I'm going to be taking you through this Bosu class today. Now, if you jumped on, you don't have a Bosu ball. Truthfully, you can do a lot of these exercises without the Bosu. You won't get the stability that we're looking to get from the Bosu, that little extra touch of what the Bosu offers. But you could stay on, try some of the exercises as well, as it'll still be a total body workout is what we're looking for. If you have your Bosu ball, you may also look online. This is the actual Bosu brand ball. There's also some other non-brand name balls that are very similar. Half Moon's ball. What we're looking for, you don't want the ball too big. You want there to be a little bit of softness in it, because the idea is stability here. If it's really big and firm, it's not going to be as unstable as a surface as we're looking for. So we're going to use it on what we call flat side down and flat side up. So that's what you'll hear me say: flip your Bosu over to flat side up, flat side down. So that's kind of how we're going to work with it. Bosu ball is a really great tool for adding stabilization and functionality into the workout. So we're going to go through, like I said, a standard workout. We're just going to use the Bosu ball for a lot of these exercises. So before we get started, as with always, we're going to go ahead and get warmed up. We'll start with our sumo squats to Y stand. So hands here, and we can just reach down to the Bosu ball, knees down, and then lift up, back in. Here we go. 1, good, 2, 3, and be aware, most of the Bosus have a rubber stopper on them, but if you have a ball that doesn't have a rubber stopper on them, you may want to put it on the mat so it doesn't slide in certain exercises, but make sure the mat is sticky and doesn't cause a sliding surface. One more here. Excellent. So to get warmed up with the Bosu ball, we're just going to start getting used to the ball. So you may have already been used to the ball, but humor me on this one today. We're going to do toe touches, just leaning a little bit, more foot touches than toe touches. We want to just start leaning on. We're going to step onto it in 3 steps. 3, 2, let's go ahead and step right up on it and right back down. Step with the left foot and right back down. Just getting used to that feeling of the Bosu. It's a little awkward. You feel that you can maybe step to the right, step to the left. That's maybe a little easier, or maybe you want to step right in, put the pressure there, and just tap the other foot down. Good. Now I want you to come up, stay on the ball. All right. Even I have to get used to it. And then I want you to step down, step over. Now, the key here, you can look down if you need to, but the key here is to be able to look straight ahead and be able to still step up on that Bosu ball, because what we're looking for is reactive muscle memory. The muscles are starting to react. The ankle is starting to maneuver to that unstable surface. We got a couple more. Excellent. Let's stay right here. Now, what I want to do here is all we're going to do is get used to this Bosu a little bit. So you can have the hands out, hands on the hips, whatever works for you, hands in the front. But all we're going to do is lift up a foot, lift up a foot. Good. We're just getting used to that ball, used to that unstable surface. One of the benefits of the Bosu ball is when we step on uneven concrete outside or hole in the grass, this starts to train our ankles and our feet for unstable landing surfaces. So it's one of those exercises that ends up paying off, and you don't even realize it when you catch yourself instead of falling. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Go ahead and come off there. All right, for these first 3 exercises, we're going to have the flat side down just like it is. We're going to be doing a bird dog. Then we're going to be doing a deadlift, and then we're going to be doing a lunge forward here. Now, if you want to add weights during any of this time, you certainly can. You can add some light weights. I made for like the lunges or squats, something like that, but you don't have to. All right, so again, what we want to do, we want to get our balance of our knees somewhere around the middle of the ball here. Hands are in the front. Find that good balance point, right? Your body wants to shift back and forth. You want to find it. Find those knees. Toes do not touch here. If you absolutely can't balance yourself with them up, you can put the toes down to give yourself a little more balance. Because what we're going to do is we're going to alternate. And if that's a little difficult, just try the feet in the very beginning. Keep the hands still. Just extend the feet, or try to just extend the hands. See what feels more comfortable. All right. And if you have to, like I said, you can keep one foot down. That will keep you a little more balanced into the ground. I want you to try to do it without it, though. All right. Here we go. We've got 12 all together. Here we go. Reach it out. 1, 2. Good. Just nice, easy switches. 3, 4, 5. You'll even notice I'm still trying to figure it out. 6, 7. Again, you can go with just the hands or just the feet. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11. And number 12. All right. Now that we're comfortable with that Bosu, let's go ahead and stand up on the ball. Again, if you want to grab some small weights here, you certainly can. You don't have to grab anything crazy because we're working a little bit more on the balance and getting used to the ball. I'll just hop it a little bit towards you. What I'm looking for here, straight up deadlift. So butt kicks out, dumbbells go straight down. We come back up, back stays flat. Try to have the knuckles ride the thighs down to the knees. All right, here we go. 12 of these. 3, 2, 1, kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job, halfway there. 7. One of the things you'll find with the Bosu, you'll actually feel your feet. 8 will actually hurt. That's normal, perfectly normal. 9, that's all of the plantar fascia trying to adjust. 10, this is really good if you've had plantar fasciitis before. 11, this is going to really use that plantar fascia. And 12, and get you a little bit more on your way. All right, lunges. So I want to show you side view and then front view. With the lunge, we'll be lunging on, but we want to make sure that we are in the right distance so that our knee touches the back of the ball. All right, so you can see the knee touch the back of the ball and then back up. Front view here, just coming in, knee touches the back of the ball, back up. We're going to alternate the lunges, so find that distance. Go ahead and figure that out now. Find your distance. All right, we're ready to go. 12 lunges. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and number 12. Let's go ahead and put those down real quick. All right, let's move on to our next set of 3. All right, we're going to get a little bit more difficult here. We're going to flip it over so that we have flat side up. And what we have here, if you have the standard Bosu ball, you'll see these slots, these open slots right here. All right, I kind of use those for my push-up, for my guidance. Some folks hold on to the ball like this when they do the push-ups with the fingertips over. That's totally fine. Not going to hurt you. The wrist stays straight that way. You stay more balanced. If you want to add a little bit more stability when you're in a plank or push-up position, I like to put my hands over the holes. This way, I get a little more shoulder and core stability. So up to you. Our first exercise is going to be as simple as a push-up. Now, 2 different ways. We can obviously do this from the ground with the knees on the ground doing that push-up, or you can do it from your toes. All right, so go ahead, flip that ball over. Hands wherever you're comfortable, somewhere to the side here. I'll kind of face this way so you can see a little bit. I like to put mine, like I said, in the middle here. We've got 12 push-ups. We're going to walk it out and open up your feet a little bit. If you want more stability, close the feet. That'll be a little tougher on you. But in the beginning, keep those feet open. Let's go ahead, go down nice and slow. 1, 2, great job. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and number 12. Excellent job on those. Push-ups are always fun. Now, before we jump into the next one, we're going to go ahead and flip the ball over, back to face down. I just want to show you a quick, if the push-ups are difficult that way, if you even struggle with push-ups, a good way to use the Bosu ball is to modify your push-ups. So if I walked out here, I could do an easier push-up this way, and then as I get better, I can just keep walking it out. So the Bosu ball can also be used for that, to get you more advanced in the push-up area. All right, we're gonna go ahead and lie down with our feet on top of the Bosu ball. So we've all done glute bridges before. We're just gonna be more of an elevated surface. And again, this is when you wanna make sure the Bosu won't slide on you. It shouldn't slide though, because you should be pushing down. You're not down here, you're up at the top. Belly to spine, hands come out. We're just gonna lift it up, back down. All right, do these with me. 12, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, excellent work. 3, that elevation. 4 is gonna help, and you'll also feel your hips going back and forth. 5, if you don't, lift your hands up, see if you feel a little bit more. 6, 7, or you can cross them. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and number 12. Excellent work on those. All right, so the next one we're gonna do, we're gonna flip the ball back over. That's what I like to call rotating or torso rotations. So this time, again, hands either in here or hands go over like we're doing the push-up. We're going to get up into that plank. And on this one, the closer, the harder, the wider, the little bit easier. All we're going to do is rotate over, rotate over. The big thing here, really tighten at the tummy. I don't advise the hands here as much because you can crunch them. So I do think you should put the hands on the full part. If you do this way, just make sure you read it right and don't go all the way down. All about comfort here. All right, and again, with this one, chest is over the hands. You can open up if you want, or you can close. We're gonna rotate. Rotate. 1, 2, tighten that tummy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more now, folks. 11, and 12. Hopefully you felt that really good engagement in that belly. That's what we're trying to engage there. Great job on those first 6. All right. So next thing we have up, we did the lunges. This next one's called Around the World. And the Bosu is going to go down, flat facing down. What the Around the World is, We step up, we step over, we step up, we step forward, step up, step back. You get the point. Biggest thing on stepping forward, we're gonna step forward here. Find it. Don't just quickly step up here. You'll roll the ankle. Find it, sink into those legs a little bit. You'll see me get a little lower on this one. And then the people that always have trouble with this go stiff-legged. And you can't balance that way. Whenever stepping up to the Bosu, use your quads. That's the idea. All right, so tuck those abdominals all the way around the world. We got 5 of them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step up. Step up. Step forward. 1. 2. Try to switch those legs when you can, when you're going front and back. We like to get comfortable. 3. 4. Stay low. 5 here. Let's do one more. Let's make it 6. Split the difference of those 12. Just because I know how fun you guys are having. It's a different view. Excellent job. Different ratio of toughness because we're working on those stabilizers. All right, next up, we're going to up our game a little bit more. So we're going to do hop overs. All right, so this is a standard hop over just like this. All right, so what I'm trying to do, press off of this leg that's on the Bosu ball and just switch the position. Push off, land here. Push off, land here. If you're not ready for the jump, just do steps. Okay, we've got 12. We'll count every time I come back. Are we ready? Put that one foot on here. A little bit more extensive here. 3, 2, 1. 1. Stay into those legs. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Feel those quads. 9. 10. 2 more now. Last one. Excellent job on those. Very good. All right. We're keeping the ball here. Just going to center it a little bit. I'm trying to get the abdominals a little bit involved here. So, whenever we're doing abdominal crunches, you'll see the butt's right on the rim. Lower back is right around that turn. We don't run it right at the top. We want it right around that half moon, if you will. This way it's supported. Hands support the neck. I come up for a crunch, back down. Come up for a crunch. If this really bothers your back, adjust yourself. Find the right position that doesn't bother the back, all right? Because we want the crunches to be supported. We want the lower back to be supported, so it forces the abdominals to do all the work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, crunch up. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't feel it enough, maybe slide back a little bit. 4, 5, 6. You're trying to push that lower back into the ball. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I want to give you guys a fun one to try. It's called a dead bug on the ball. So what you're going to try to do is you're going to try to balance all 4. Now, this isn't an exercise today. This is something that you can practice on your own. And if you feel your lower back, adjust to where you don't feel the lower back. But sometimes it'll push you this way. Sometimes it'll push you that way. But it's a fun one to go ahead and try on your own. try to build up some stability in the abdominals. Excellent job. All right, moving on to the next section. Hopefully you guys are keeping up, doing well. Great job. All right, I gotta find my section here. All right, very good. Okay, first one we're gonna do, we're gonna lay on the ball here. So we want the belly over the ball, just like this. All right, and these are just called Bosu planks, plank ups. So we're here, toes are here, extend the feet, belly's on the ball, squeeze it up, touch it down. Squeeze it up, touch it down. We're basically working those abdominals to lift and drop. So find that good spot for the belly. Plank time, we got 12 of these. Extend those legs out, and all you want to do is squeeze up. 1, you still may be touching the Bosu. 2, but you're not laying on it when you squeeze up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze of those glutes, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. All right, let's go ahead and let the legs drop down. Let those hands drop down. These are going to be our back extensions. Now, there's 2 different ways to do this. We'll go a little higher. So again, the belly's on the side of the ball here. We want to lift up just like this. Back extensions or Supermans. You can go in the middle if you feel like you've got a really good lower back, you want to really challenge it. You can go what we call flying Supermans. Just like this. Believe it or not, there were some films that used the Bosu or a type of version for those kind of action films when people are flying. Long time ago though. Now they just hook them all up to wires. Okay, but anyway, for that matter, let's go ahead and get into that comfortable position. Either you're going to have the feet planted, going to come up, and if you're still worried about that, just push up this way. Keep those hands down. 12 back extensions. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and number 12. Excellent job. Get that stretched out. All right, so I'm going to try something here. So what we're going to do, I'll move this a little further back here. I want you to go ahead and have a seat on the ball. We're going to have a seat right here. We're going to put the hands on the ball. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to hold ourselves on the ball, push our legs up, lift, lift. All right, so we're almost using that ball as a stable surface. We're going to work some shoulder stability. We're going to lift, lift. If that's difficult, keep the butt on the ball, lift it out. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, lift it out. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Excellent job. Something there to challenge you just a little bit. All right, we're going to keep the challenge going here. We're going to go high plank toe touches. So, ball is still flat side down. Hands are going to be on the ground here. Toes are going to be on the Bosu ball. All right, I'll show you guys what we're talking about. So we'll have the toes on the Bosu ball just like this. All right, and all we're going to do, we're going to be right on top. We're going to touch down, touch to the side, touch down, touch to the side. Now, one of the things you want to look for here, if that seems too difficult, just back it up. Get the knees here, tuck, open, tuck, open. So you can do it 2 different ways. Up to you how you want to do this one. A little wipe of the brow here. We're getting there, folks. Here we go. So let's get the hands up. Toes on. 3, 2, 1. Touch in, touch over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 9, 3 to go here. 11, and number 12. Excellent job on those, folks. Let's go ahead and put the ball back in the middle here. You're still going to be flat side down. All right, so these are going to be little squat holds here. So what we're looking for, we're going to come up on that ball for me. Gonna sit, 3, 2, 1, back up. We got 12 squat holds. Ultimate balance, ultimate stability. You guys got this. Here we go. Let's get ourselves comfortable up there. Sometimes it takes a couple times. Find that good spot where you're comfortable. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 to go. 11, and number 12. Go ahead and step off of there. Great job on those. All right, we got one exercise to go. This one, flat side is up. I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way. So, Bosu Burpees. There's always a burpee, isn't there? You can do this 2 different ways. You can do a standard burpee where hands are here, hop, hop, Bosu comes to chest. If you want to add that press, you can. Totally up to you. A little heavy. Bosu weighs around 8 to 10 pounds, so it can be a little heavy to overhead press after a while. If you don't like the jump, step, 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 still want you to try to pick that Bosu ball up with you. All right, give me 12 of these. This is your best 12. Last exercise of the day. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. This one I would recommend holding on to those sides. 3, just because you're picking it up and putting it down. 4, make sure you grab those abdominals. Don't let the hips dip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 more, folks. 10, 11, and number 12. Put that Bosu ball off to the side. Just real quick, open up those legs. Hands up, cross them. Push it out. Push it down to that right foot. Swing it in that semicircle to that left foot. Back to the middle. Open it. Pull those arms behind. Stretch that chest. 3 big breaths. 1, 2. Last one, folks. And number 3. Guys, great job on the Bosu. I hope you enjoyed that little specialty class. we're going to try to keep going on this month. We'll get a little more difficult. We'll get a little bit more thorough with the Bosu ball. And if people keep coming, we'll keep that Bosu Blast alive. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.